Hey people, welcome back to Me, Him and Football. I'm Carl, the husband, supposed expert, but more like an enthusiast.
He's an expert. He's downplaying. When you hear him reel off facts, you know he's an expert. But I am Linda. I am his wife, and I'm the person who is learning about football. And this is the point of the podcast. Whether you are an enthusiast, fanatic, or you're just like me trying to find your legs, there's something for you here.
So we're going to catch you up on last week's Premier League action, see who's making moves and who's flopping. We're going to catch you up on what you missed during the week. Also the Champions League roundup, because there was a lot of action in Europe this week. So we're going to see, who was banging them in, who's making headlines. Linda is going to learn about another aspect of the sport. We're also going to quiz her, see, what she knows about football, whether she's learning anything, whether she's, gaining any knowledge. We'll see what's going on there. We'll spotlight the big match of the upcoming week. And finally, it will be the couple versus the league predictor. And we'll see if one person's pulling away or if the other person's catching up. For the Premier League weekly roundup, we're going to start at Anfield, where Liverpool, the favourites for the title, from someone,
Yes.
took on Manchester United.
Of course, we're starting with this match.
It's the biggest match in English football, so we have to start there, right?
And can I start with an apology or a point of gratitude to Man United, who clearly took on my threat from last week, and they did their thing.
They did, to be fair. I wonder if they, if any of them saw it and said, "Let us step up." Because step up they did. Man United beat Liverpool on their own patch for the first time in a decade.
Wow.
2-1. Yep. Brian Mbeumo opened up early. And it was, to be honest, Liverpool hit the woodwork 3 times. Cody Gakpo, who did get their goal, he could have scored a hat-trick, but wasn't to be. Condemned Liverpool to their 4th defeat in a row in all competitions. So I've been talking about it. Is there a little crisis brewing in Liverpool? And
are they crumbling under the pressure? Because they started out, maybe.
They were getting away with it, though, getting a lot of late goals, and that luck seems to have run out. So, yeah, Liverpool, they've fallen a little bit down the table. Man United are climbing and have a good set of fixtures upcoming. So we'll see. We'll see. Elsewhere, we had Crystal Palace versus Bournemouth. Very entertaining match. 3-3 draw. 3-3 draw.
That's a lot of goals.
Jean-Philippe Mateta scored a hat-trick.
That's a lot of goals, right, in a match.
A lot of goals?
Yeah.
3-3, of course.
Yeah.
Listen, if you're a fan, you go to a match and you get to see 6 goals, top entertainment. Yeah? Because Crystal Palace, they were 2-0 down on their own ground. But they come back 3-3. We're in the dying minutes. Jean-Philippe Mateta has a golden opportunity to get his 4th goal of the game. He's 6 yards out, skies are over the bar. So, yeah, that was not ideal. But Crystal Palace, they're flying high. Bournemouth are flying high. So I think both fans there are, they're happy with a point. But yeah, could have been more for Crystal Palace. Arsenal, league leaders. They went to Fulham, won 1-0. Arsenal are a machine. They can't be stopped. I think they've only conceded 3 league goals so far.
Wow.
In what we're talking about, 8 games. So there's a new favourite for the title. It was Liverpool early days.
Yeah.
And now Arsenal, they look like they've got this impenetrable defence. I don't know if they're going to be stopped this year.
Really?
They're a team that normally, for the past 4 or so years, everyone's expecting Arsenal to do well, but they flop at the end. I don't know if that's going to be the case this year. It might be Arsenal's year.
The thing is, my cousin is an Arsenal supporter, and right now she's gassed.
And just the final match of our Premier League roundup, Nottingham Forest 0, Chelsea 3. Why was this match significant? It was the last match for Ange Postecoglou.
Oh, he got fired, right?
He got fired. So Chelsea, they had a poor first half, but second half became a bit of a stroll for them, 3-0. And yeah, that led to Mr. Ange getting the chop.
Kicked out of here. Here's what you missed this week. So the manager for who?
Nottingham Forest.
That's the one. He got fired. You know what? Please take over.
Ange Postecoglou, he paid, not with his, I was going to say with his life, not with his life, but with his job, 39 days in charge. That's all he had.
Hey, that was 1 month.
Real quick. In, out, no wins. Worst start in 100 years for any Nottingham Forest manager. And the chairman, Marinakis, he said, I've had enough.
Is that the shortest amount of time anyone's been a manager for?
That is the shortest tenure of any permanent manager in the Premier League. Sam Allardyce had a shorter time in charge of Leeds, but he was only temporarily brought in.
Expert. You see how that name rolled off his tongue.
Yeah, that was a couple of seasons back. But for a permanent appointment, this is the shortest there's ever been in the Premier League. So, yeah. And he's going to get paid off. So, it's not exactly a bad life if you're a Premier League manager and you get sacked.
True.
So Sean Dyche is now in charge. Sean Dyche is well known to Premier League managers. Okay. He's been in charge of Burnley. Okay. He brought them up the first time and made them kind of like a mainstay in the Premier League. Okay. He's also been in charge of Everton. Didn't end so well there, but he's known as like a specialist kind of like defensive manager. So if you're struggling, he should be able to...
You're conceding a lot of goals.
Yeah, so he should be able to stop you conceding a lot of goals. Not necessarily play the most attractive football, but, we'll see how that goes for Forest because they were strong defensively last season.
Yeah.
So he should have like a good base to work with in terms of players. But yeah, he's got a tough task ahead of them. I think they've only won one match in the Premier League this season. So yeah, man, it's gonna be it's gonna be an interesting ride. We'll see how it goes. Elsewhere, this is a bit of a funny story.
Yeah.
Atletico Madrid, ahead of their Champions League tie with Arsenal.
Yeah.
So before Champions League ties, European matches, teams get to train at the stadium that they're going to play in the night before.
It makes sense.
Makes sense, right? And it's fair. It helps them acclimatise their surroundings. Yeah. So after their training session at Atletico Madrid, they went in to have their showers, as you do, right?
Refresh.
And there was no hot water. So they
Sabotage. Sabotage.
So they filed a complaint to UEFA about Arsenal not providing them with hot water for showers. So they had to go back to their hotel to have a shower. But apparently there were repairs that were supposed to have been done by 7:30, but they finished their training session a little early. So the hot water, but yeah.
So it wasn't complete sabotage.
It wasn't sabotage at all. But it was just funny, these multimillionaires complaining about not having hot water.
But also, when they file complaints like that, what then happens if the complaint is upheld?
I mean,
is Arsenal going to get fined or?
There's a range of offences that could happen, but let's be honest, I doubt anything's going to happen for that one. And the match that we talked about potentially happening in Miami, Villarreal versus Barcelona, is now not going to happen.
Oh, why?
So Relevant, who are the ticketing organisation in the United States that were going to handle this fixture, have said that they don't have enough time to organise it. Yeah, it's a shambles.
They said they don't want to do the work.
It's a bit of a shambles. I mean, La Liga, the boss of La Liga, Javier Tebas, so he runs Spanish football essentially. He's not happy about it. He feels it's a missed opportunity to kind of like expand the Spanish game. But I think a lot of fans in Spain will be happy because
they don't want to fly all the way to Miami.
No, they don't want to fly all the way to Miami. They see it as compromising the integrity of the league. And to be honest, I agree with them. I think it's a win for football. We're going to quickly cover the Champions League now, in which it was a very successful week for English clubs. There were more goals scored by English clubs than in any single round of the Champions League in history ever.
Wow.
You had the likes of Arsenal beating Atletico Madrid 4-0. Big win.
Because of no hot water.
Because of no hot water, exactly. You had Chelsea beating Ajax 5-1. You had Liverpool going to Frankfurt, beating Eintracht Frankfurt 5-1. Hugo Ekitike scoring against his former club. Manchester City, they won against Benfica away. So there were goals everywhere for everyone except Tottenham Hotspur, who drew 0-0 with Monaco. We also got to send a special shout out to Harry Kane.
Why?
He scored 20 goals in 12 games.
Wow, okay.
Even Cristiano and Messi never had such a quick start to a season in their careers.
And who's Harry playing for now?
He's playing for Bayern Munich, who also, they beat Club Brugge 4-0, I think it was, last night. So they're flying. They've won literally all their matches this season in all competitions. And Harry Kane He's on a rampage. He's on a mission to. He looks like he's going for the Ballon d'Or.
No way.
Well,
Was he a potential Ballon d'Or person when he played in the UK?
ooh, good question. Now that one I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm sure there was probably a season for Tottenham where he would never have been like top 5, but maybe he would have been like top 10 or 20 because
Okay.
he's just been banging in goals his whole career. So shout out to Harry Kane.
What am I, or should I say, what are we going to learn this week?
You are going to learn about set pieces, and maybe some of you are going to learn about it as well.
I've never heard of that.
You've never heard of what a set piece is?
No. Okay. Should I guess?
Go on.
I don't know. Like, is it to do with the place where they play? Or is it to do with the formation?
Not quite.
Okay.
So a set piece is basically what happens when either a foul occurs or the ball goes out for a corner or a free kick or technically a throw in the set piece as well.
Okay.
So you get fouled
Yeah.
in the opposition's half, let's say.
Okay.
You line up for a set piece. So
Okay.
a free kick's taken.
Yeah.
All your players, maybe not all of them, but some of them may go up to attack.
Okay.
And you've got time to kind of, it could be a pre-rehearsed routine that you developed on a training pitch.
Mm-hmm.
For example, at the moment, Arsenal are the set piece kings.
Okay.
I think they've scored 10 goals from set pieces in the Premier League this season. I don't think any other side in Premier League history have got to 10 in this amount of games.
Oh wow, okay.
So they're scoring goals from corners,
Okay.
they're scoring from free kicks.
Okay.
So yeah.
So a corner is a set piece, a free kick is a set
Correct.
piece, a throw on is a set piece. It's basically the play that happens after you've been fouled.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, if the ball is not in open play and you get to place the ball down and, you've got time to play a pass or take a shot, that's basically a set piece.
Okay, that's not gonna lie, that's still hard, but thank you. Please don't quiz me on that one, okay?
We're now going to quiz Linda to see what she knows about football. Linda, can you name me 10 current Premier League players?
Okay. Nketiah, Mbumo, Fanatic, Palmer, Iwobi, Semenyo, Rice.
Stuck at 7. We've only got 3 more to go.
I give up. I don't know anymore.
It was a good effort. Now name me 10 ex-Premier League players.
Okay. Cristiano Ronaldo, David Beckham, Thierry Henry, Bergkamp, Alan Shearer, Scholes, Owen, Zinedine Zidane.
Huh?
Okay,
no,
not him.
Premier League.
Pogba.
Yep.
Maguire. Harry Maguire.
He's still playing.
Should I could have named him before. Okay. So does he count or does he not?
He does not count.
Marcus Rashford.
Can't give you that
Sancho.
one.
Sterling.
No, still playing. No, still.
They still play.
Yeah. Well, Marcus Rashford's playing for Barcelona, but he's still contracted to Man United.
So I could have named him before. That's why I was stuck. Anyways.
You didn't name Sancho and Sterling as well.
That guy, Ibrahimovic.
Yep.
I could have named Salah in the last one, and Drogba.
And Drogba. Wow. So your knowledge of the old game is better than your knowledge of current football.
Clearly.
Okay. Very impressive.
No, excuse me.
No,
you should have let me know that they could still have contracts.
What do you mean could still have contracts?
Those are the 3 I needed.
I know. No.
So technically, I even named
Run
4.
to Spotlight.
Okay. I know what match was Spotlight in though.
Do you?
Yeah, it's Liverpool v. Tell them which one was Spotlight.
No. This weekend, we're looking forward to Arsenal versus Crystal Palace.
That's what I meant.
It's a big fixture because you've got 2 informed teams.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal Palace are just banging in goals left, right, and centre. Mm-hmm. Arsenal are not letting in goals to anyone. So it's the unstoppable force and the immovable object.
Like me and you.
That's right, yeah. It's also Eberechi Eze, playing against his former side for the first time.
Ooh.
So it's going to be an interesting match, this one. it is taking place at the Emirates, so you have to favour Arsenal.
Yeah.
At home, they're going to be very difficult to beat. They did play in Europe, but they did play on Tuesday, so they would have had enough days rest.
They ain't tired no more.
Yeah, and Crystal Palace, I think, are playing tonight, actually.
Okay.
But they're likely to rest players, I imagine. So, Jean-Philippe Mateta is in form off the back of a hat-trick. Danny Munoz, who's their right wing back, he's been fantastic. He's one of the best, I'm going to say defenders, but he's not really a defender. He plays almost like an attacking player. So Crystal Palace have got weapons,
Yeah.
This one's going to be tough.
Yeah, I think so too. I feel like just the momentum that Crystal Palace are having based off of last season, they're not coming in like small boys. They're coming in like equals.
Exactly. And yeah, it will be good to see how Eza performs against his old team. He didn't have the best game last week against Fulham, so he'll be looking for a bit of a bounce back. So yeah, we shall see.
Couples v the league. Couples v the league. Okay, I know I haven't been doing too well in this endeavor, but there's still so many goals, so many games. But before we do our predictions, let's see what happened last week. Let's see who won. Go on.
All right, so last week, Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea, it was 3-0 to Chelsea.
Shut your face! Exactly what I predicted. Woo, come on.
It's about time, right?
Sure.
All right, Brighton versus Newcastle, 2-1.
Who had two? Who had one?
Brighton 2, Newcastle 1.
It's him.
Yeah, look, I can't let you just get away, can I?
Go out.
All right. Burnley 2, Leeds 0.
Nah, no one.
Crystal Palace 3, Bournemouth 3.
No one.
No one, of course not. Who's going to predict that? Man City 2, Everton 0.
Say that again?
Manchester City 2, Everton 0.
I'm tired of you.
I did not stutter.
You didn't. I'm tired of you.
But someone's stuttering. Sunderland 2, Wolves 0.
Nah.
Fulham 0, Arsenal 1.
No.
What about Tottenham 1, Aston Villa 2?
No. Oh, I was close.
No, you weren't close. She said Tottenham 2, Aston Villa 1. That's not close. It's the wrong team winning.
Anyways.
Liverpool versus Manchester United, 2-1 to Manchester United.
I think you're happy anyway.
I'm very happy. And West Ham 0, Brentford 2.
I said Brentford 1.
Close but no cigar.
Okay. So for next week, Leeds v West Ham.
Mhm.
West Ham aren't doing their thing. So I'm going to say Leeds 2, West Ham 0.
Ooh. I'm going to go narrower than that. I'm going to go Leeds 1, West Ham 0.
All right. Then we have Chelsea v Sunderland.
I love that. Have you guys noticed how she's just taken over to shouting out the fixtures? You see? Look at this.
Look, the young bro. Chelsea, go on.
No, sorry. It's your prediction first, actually. You go first.
So I'll say, based on their current situation, I would say Chelsea are in quite good form. Sunderland, however, I don't think they are. So I'm going to say Chelsea 2. I'm going to say the same, 2-0.
She hasn't been doing her research, actually. Sunderland are doing well, actually. And they actually have a good defence. I'm going to go Chelsea 2, Sunderland 1.
It's not too different from what I said, though, is it?
Right.
Anyways.
Different when I get the 3 points.
Anyways, we're going to Newcastle or Fulham.
Oh, little Geordie accent there.
I try. I'm going to say 1-1.
Nah, no chance. Newcastle 2, Fulham 0. It's a long way to travel for Fulham, all the way up to the northeast. Getting cold up there as well.
So this was added in weather results. Man United v Brighton. Look, the boys, they did well recently, and I feel like they still have that gumption. And I feel like Brighton...
gumption is a good word.
Thank you. I feel like Brighton, though, they're not going to be an easy one to win over. So I'm actually going to say 2-1.
To who?
So Man United 2, Brighton 1.
That's what I'm going for as well.
See? Copycat.
No.
All right.
Because I know what I'm talking about.
So do I.
Yeah,
Then,
you're learning from me.
Then we're moving over to Brentford, who are, I don't know what kind of season they're having. So I'm just going to say, because it's against Liverpool, and I still do believe in Liverpool, I think it's going to be 1 to Brentford, 2 to Liverpool.
Liverpool, they did win the Champions League last night, but Brentford, they beat West Ham comfortably 2-0, and they got a very dangerous striker, Igor Thiago. I'm going to say this is going to be 2-2.
All right. And then we go over to Arsenal v Palace, who we
Yep.
just spotlighted.
We did.
I think it's going to be a game with a lot of goals. So I'm going to say 2-2, yeah.
Oh, wow. I'm going to say 2-0 Arsenal.
All right.
Yeah.
Oops.
I just think their defence is just... Everyone's on form.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aston Villa v Man City, or should I say Aston Villa v Erling Haaland? So I'm going to say...
I mean, we've got to shout him out as well. He scored 24 goals in 14 games this season.
Ridiculous.
For club and country.
Ridiculous. So I'm going to say Aston Villa 0, Man City 2.
I don't know, you know. We're at Villa Park. Villa, they found some form again. They beat Tottenham away last week. It was a good win. I'm going to say 1-1. Yeah.
Then we're going to Bournemouth v Nottingham Forest.
Bournemouth riding high, Nottingham Forest not so much.
Oh, thank you for that. So in that case, I'm going to say 2-0.
I'm going to go even bigger. I'm going to say 3-0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sean Dyche's first match in charge for Forest, but he hasn't had a lot of time to work with the boys.
And prepare, eh?
Yeah.
Wolves v Burnley. Honestly. Oh, Wolves are the one who just lost their manager. No, that's West Ham. Who just lost their manager? West Ham, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. In that
No,
case,
so it's Nottingham Forest lost their manager.
Okay, so it's neither of them.
No.
So I'm just going to say 0-0. I don't really know about these two teams.
I think Wolves are going to get a win here. They need to start getting wins, and this is the best opportunity that they'll get. Wolves 2, Burnley 0.
Okay. And then last but no means least, we have Everton v Tottenham. And Everton defensively have been quite good.
Yep.
How did I guess that? But Tottenham, 1-1.
Well, Jack Grealish is back. He wasn't able to play against Man City. He's been their player of the season, one of the best players in the Premier League as well. I think he's going to fire them to a 2-1 win.
So 2-1. So Tottenham 2, Everton 1.
No.
Oh, as in
Grealish plays for Everton. Yeah.
I didn't name him as a current player for the Premier League.
Oh, no, you didn't. Yeah. So Everton 2, Tottenham 1 is my prediction.
All right. That is another episode of Wrap. Done.
Another great episode.
Thank you as always for tuning in and watching. Like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your cousins, tell your mum, tell your dad.
Hit us up on all the socials, Me, Him and Football, on Instagram, on X/Twitter, on TikTok. Email us at mehimandfootball@gmail.com if you've got any opinions or anything you like.
Anything you want to learn.
And also on YouTube as well.
Yep.
And hit us up in the comment section there.
Till next time.
See ya.